Beats and Strings debuted at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Yeah, Beats and Strings, unrelated note, is also how Pinocchio referred to his mistreatment at the hands of Stromboli. This is the Iger and Chapek shoulder plug. The twins from The Acolyte?
Sure.
No one even knew what it was because no one saw it. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. This one just goes under your shirt.
I thought that was going to be a tricky thing for these contestants. They were going to forget. He
stole Gertie.
Stole Gertie.
Was that part of it?
Yeah.
We don't seem to have video on him right now. This is amazing. I hope that.
My gosh.
God, they can't see him. He's going into the touch and taste labs. This is gonna be awful.
Cones?
Jason.
Wouldn't
it be crazy if that's the thing that costs Nick the win?
Will he get up on the ride vehicle one try? He did it. Stop. Not even to put his foot down. He had the brake ready.
Go! Must go faster!
Warning.
Must go faster!
Is that dinosaur?
Right.
Is that the?
Is Lou doing flash dance?
What a feeling. What? Oh no! Oh
The big finale.
This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks all around the world. Here now the news for October 4th, 2024. Disney Imagineer Lanny Smoot has expressed the possibility of turning Rey's real lightsaber from Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser into a toy you could actually buy, according to a report from The Verge. The real lightsaber was first revealed in 2021 with a teaser video for the now defunct Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. The lightsaber works similarly to a tape measure, with the blade made of semi-transparent flexible plastic that is wound flat inside the hilt. A third spool of flexible LED tape is attached to a rounded end cap, which illuminates the full blade once it's activated. Smoot was the lead inventor of the lightsaber, although I will say there were several people involved, which guests aboard the Star Cruiser were able to see in action during the climactic battle between Rey and Kylo Ren that brought the two-night immersive adventure to a close. Of course, you can watch that ending right here on our channel. In fact, we have, I believe, every possible outcome of every experience is filmed in the 3 times we went to the Star Cruiser. So if you missed it or you just want to relive the adventure, you can check it out right here on our channel anytime. Of course, the experience permanently closed in September of 2023, with Disney taking a $300 million tax write-off on the project. The experience reportedly never made money. I don't know that I believe that, but Disney Experiences chairman Josh D'Amaro has said that something will happen with the Galactic Star Cruiser eventually. At D23 in August of 2024, the YouTube channel Finding the Force asked Smoot on camera whether fans could see the technology of the retractable lightsaber hit store shelves, and Smoot said, "I think the company would like to do that." And I think Josh D'Amaro, our number 2 guy, our head of Disney Parks, said it at a public, I hope, meeting of toy vendors to say, hey, we'd like you to take what we have learned in terms of making a lightsaber and translate that to something that would maybe be a bit more accessible to the average person. So yeah, I think it's going to come. In a quote to The Verge via Disney spokesperson, he said, though, he's not aware of anything in the works, but hopes to see it come to fruition in the future. This is how technology works, right? Someone builds a very expensive version that is used in limited, I don't know what the word is, used in a limited fashion to begin with, and then the world takes that and they make it cheaper and easier, and suddenly it becomes something that is in everyone's home, right? That's kind of what happened if you look back at the history of World's Fairs. Something is introduced, it's something that's not, it's not feasible to sell to the public. It would be too cost prohibitive to make in bulk or in mass and then, distribute, and there wouldn't be enough people able to afford it. But obviously, again, I don't think it would be exactly what the one on the Star Cruiser was, because the one on the Star Cruiser was finicky. it didn't always, it had to be put down. It didn't retract. By the way, it only came out of the blade, and then they kind of had to just put it off to the side at the end. I hope you didn't notice. But I'm not criticizing, because the fact that they made the lightsaber was incredible. The amount of, the Imagineers who work in R&D are incredible. They are the heart and soul of that division, and in fact, if they are of that division, then maybe of the company. The fact that they were able to figure that out, and when she lit that lightsaber up, man, the crowd would just go wild, and rightfully so. So number one, we need this in the park. This should come to the park now. I think all the stuff they developed for Star Cruiser, it's time to just put a lot of that entertainment in Galaxy's Edge so people actually like it. But it would be very cool to see a relatively inexpensive home version. I'm sure many of you would like one as well. I can't wait to buy it, play with it for 2 hours, and then put it in a box and never look at it again. I'm very excited to do that. It's what we all do with all of these things, right? Except Gertie. Gertie stays out. Speaking, I'm going to plug Gertie now since we're talking about merchandise. You can pre-order your Santa Gertie plush limited edition of 1,000 from us right now at wwnt.shop. That's the best URL to go to quickly find the item. We have, again, an LE of 1,000. We have sold about 515 of them as of the time of recording today's show. So, yeah, I know you guys are getting annoyed with me plugging it constantly, but I'm going to keep mentioning it because inevitably, when they do sell out, I will get emails and messages and DMs from many people being like, I had no idea. So that's why I'm going to keep saying it, to make sure everyone has a chance to get this, and so I don't have to respond to so many people telling them, well, I only mentioned it 100 times, why don't you have it? So pre-order now, and we are guaranteeing that you will have it in time for Christmas if you pre-order now. So it makes a great gift. We love our Gerties, and this is it. That one, the original, sold out, and this one will be not far behind it. Walt Disney World Resort has updated the operating hours for Magic Kingdom and Disney's Animal Kingdom in mid-October. The Magic Kingdom hours were previously 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on regular days and 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on party days. Both sets of hours have been adjusted. The hours for October 3rd, 4th, 6th, 10th, 11th, 14th, 15th, and 17th, as well as the 18th, have been extended 1 hour earlier. The park will now open at 8 a.m. but still close at 6 p.m. due to the party. The hours for October 5th, 7th, 9th, 12th, 13th, 16th, and 19th have been extended by 2 hours in the evening. The park will still open at 9 a.m. but will close at 11 p.m. Disney's Animal Kingdom was originally scheduled to be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily, but now on October 3rd, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 16th, and 17th, they will have 1 extra hour in the morning, opening at 8 a.m. and closing at 6 p.m. The hours for October 4th, 5th, 6th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 18th, and 19th have been extended by 1 hour in the morning and the evening. The park will open at 8 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. And finally, for October 11th, you are going to get 2 more hours in the evening and 1 more in the morning. The park will be open from 8 to 8, which is pretty rare for Animal Kingdom at this time of year. The world-famous Jungle Cruise is set to reopen a little earlier than expected at the Magic Kingdom following a nearly 2-month-long refurbishment. According to the operating calendar on the Walt Disney World website, the Jungle Cruise will now open ahead of schedule on Wednesday, October 16th. The ride was previously scheduled to reopen 2 days later on the 18th. The refurbishment of the attraction began on August 26th, and though Disney hasn't shared specific details of what they were doing, a general construction permit was filed in April with Underwater Engineering Services. With the spooky season in full swing, now that October has arrived, we found that select 2024 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party merchandise is now available to day guests at the Magic Kingdom. These items are normally exclusive to those attending the event. All of the party merchandise is now on display at the Emporium at Magic Kingdom. However, day guests cannot purchase every single item. Currently, a cast member is on standby to check guests' party tickets before allowing them to buy most of the collection. However, this enables party attendees to pre-purchase items much earlier in the day instead of lugging them around during the event. At this time, only the ear headband is available to day guests at the Emporium. That's $34.99, and they are eligible for discounts. Meanwhile, over at the Frontier Trading Post, we found that the pins for this year's event are also out during normal hours. However, right now, again, they are exclusive to those with party tickets, but you can buy them much earlier in the day. That being said, this is usually the step right before all of these items become available to everybody. Disney gets very worried by about mid-October that they're going to be left with stock, and then at that point, they'll just be like, you know what, everyone can buy it. Of course, the Halloween party is sold out for the year. There are no tickets left. So sooner rather than later, we suspect that all of these items will probably be available for purchase to all Magic Kingdom guests. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT, and their team will design your next magical vacation, from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. The best part is their concierge services are 100%, there's no one here, free, so book today. Speaking of that, actually, after this show is over, Katie and I are going to sit down and we're going to figure out what the schedule is going to be moving forward. We are, in fact, going to have a live audience again for News Today filmings. We will let you know soon once we have that schedule worked out. So stay tuned for more information. October 1st, 2024 marked the 53rd anniversary of the Magic Kingdom, and Disney released a pin to celebrate. The pin is $22.99. God, I remember complaining when pins went to $12. That was long. I'm very old. The pin features Mickey Mouse and Pluto peeking around the side of a giant envelope. The stamp on the front reads 53 Magic Kingdom. The top of the envelope is on a hinge, meaning it can be opened. And under the flap is a message saying, "Let's celebrate with stars and sparkles." It's a limited edition of 3,000. At the time of publication, we only found it at the Frontier Trading Post at Magic Kingdom, so that's the only place you can get it. Yeah, I still bought it. I know it's expensive, but I like park anniversary pins. The weird thing is, typically the Magic Kingdom has only done their 5s. Disneyland does a pin every year and has for quite a while. So it's weird to have I have like a 25th and a 30th and a 35th and a 40th and a 45th and a 50th. And then suddenly I'm going to have a 53rd. So, I mean, if you're going to do annual, you got to start somewhere. So I guess here we go. The Muppet Labs photo op is back at the Odyssey after a month being missing at the 2024 EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. However, there's now a new barricade to keep guests from getting too close. When the festival kicked off on August 29th, the detailed photo op debuted at the Muppets Brew Wing Lab at the Odyssey. However, less than 72 hours later, the photo op was removed after reports of unsupervised children wrecking the props. Now, 1 month after closing, the photo op has returned with a major change: thematic stanchions surrounding the entire display. These yellow and black protective items were not there in August. The festival is currently running every day until November 23rd, so you'll get to see this through then. Don't forget, you can pick up your free buttons and stickers at the Odyssey as well. This is always an event highlight. And if you want to watch us eat every single new item from the festival, that video is still available. So plan your visit now with us. And if you want reviews of every item, period, that is available at WDWNT.com. A new Figment straw clip has flown into the Shanghai Disney Resort, of all places, although it's likely coming to Walt Disney World soon. U.S. Shopping SOS shared photos of the Figment straw clip on Instagram, stating it has released at Shanghai Disneyland on October 3rd. It features an adorable version of the purple dragon with a plastic lobster claw clip that attaches to a spiral straw. It looks like Figment's wings might move. In fact, when we wrote it, we were just guessing, but we've since seen that if you hold the straw and you pull Figment out, when you let go, as he moves back in, the wings flap as if he's flying upwards. It's very, very cute. The Figment straw clip will likely come to EPCOT soon, considering that is his home park. We suspect, this is purely speculation, but we suspect that this will be released for the Festival of the Arts. That's when the Figment popcorn buckets have been released. Usually any Figment food souvenirs come out at that event. So we may be waiting until January for it, but we'll have to wait and see. Pricing wasn't shared, but usually these items are between $6.99 and $7.49 at the U.S. parks. And of course, recently Figment also got new merchandise at ImageWorks. That bag, that giant tote bag, is now, it's been in stock pretty regularly the last couple days. Walt Disney World is now testing plastic reusable cups and mugs at counter service dining locations to potentially replace the current paper products in use. We spotted the new plastic items at Satuli Canteen at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Currently, there are 2 different sizes of clear cups and a tan brown mug available. According to cast members, this is a test, and if successful, could see the plastic drinkware expanded to the rest of Animal Kingdom in the name of environmentality. Regular plastic and paper cups are still in use throughout the rest of the park at this time. We also noticed new compost bins have been placed outside of the restaurant. Currently, Satuli Canteen is composting utensils and napkins, although Walt Disney World has previously tested compostable cups, cutlery, and more at Restaurantosaurus back in 2021. Disney has announced that the Bay Lake Tower pool at the Contemporary will be closed in early 2026. Beginning on January 26th of 2026, the Bay Cove Pool, the water play area, and the Whirlwind Spa at Bay Lake Tower will be closed for maintenance. The closure is scheduled to last until early May. Bay Cove Pool features a 148-foot-long water slide, a zero-depth entry, and the Cove Bar poolside bar. The pool is exclusive to guests staying at Bay Lake Tower at Disney and Disney Vacation Club members. The Bay Lake Pool, the feature pool, the water play area, and the Whirlpool Spa at Disney's Contemporary Resort will remain open to all guests during this time. Of course, Bay Lake Tower also going through room remodels at this time, so it's not surprising that towards the end of this project, the pool will get some TLC as well. Disneyland Resort will once again offer a limited-time kids ticket for as low as $50 for visits in early 2025. The specially priced ticket will go on sale on October 22nd for visits from January 7th through March 20th. They're for children ages 3 to 9, as under 3 can visit for free. And don't test them on that, because remember that lady got arrested a couple weeks ago. The special tickets will be as low as $50 per child for a one-day, one-park ticket, but there will be options to choose between a 2-day and 3-day ticket with Park Hopper and Lightning Lane upgrades as well. Multi-day tickets expire 13 days after the first day of use or on March 20th, whichever comes first. Guests may purchase up to 10 of these tickets per day. The offer may not be combined with any other ticket discounts or promotions. And for adults, select days in that same period will cost about, will start at $104 at their lowest. Disney also announced that later this fall, Disney Plus will introduce a specially priced multi-day Disneyland Resort ticket offer for USA and Canada subscribers during the 2024 fall season, but details will be shared at a later date. Guests can also save up to 25% on select stays of 4 or more nights on weekdays or weekends at the 3 Disneyland Resort hotels in early 2025. Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, the Disneyland Hotel, and the villas at the Disneyland Hotel will offer a 20%, up to 20% off on standard and premium rooms, while guests staying at the Pixar Place Hotel can save up to 10% on rooms Sunday through Thursday nights. That's important because that is the first discount ever offered at that hotel since the remodeling took place. This offer is subject to availability. A consecutive 4-night or longer stay is required for this deal, and cancellation of any nights may affect discount availability. Travel must be completed by March 21st of 2025. The offer is not valid for select concierge rooms, signature or premium suites, or 2- or 3-bedroom villas. It can also not be retroactively added to previously booked rooms. There's a limit of 2 rooms per reservation, and occupancy restrictions apply, as well as additional per-adult charges if there are more than 2 adults per room. Reservations can be made starting October 22nd for stays March 7th through March 20th. World of Color 1, the nighttime spectacular performed on Paradise Bay at California Adventure, has set its reopening date following a 6-week refurbishment. The nighttime show originally went down for refurb on September 9th. It was previously scheduled to return on October 23rd, but the refurbishment was extended. According to the operating calendar, the show will return with 2 performances on Friday, October 25th at 9 p.m. and 10:15 p.m. We previously reported a rumor the show would return on that date, but now it is confirmed. Of course, it won't be long until World of Color 1 is replaced by World of Color Season of Light for the holiday season. That will return on November 15th, with the holiday season running through January 6th at the Disneyland Resort. Disneyland Resort now has exclusive VIP Tours merchandise for sale, including a Spirit jersey, ear headband, Loungefly backpack, and more. VIP tour guide Philander at PhilanderC85 on Instagram shared photos of the new VIP Tours merchandise, which has been in the works for 2 years. VIP Tour guests can purchase the merchandise on the day of their tour. The VIP Tours merchandise features the iconic plaid pattern worn by the guides. Purchases are limited to 1 item per guest on tour while supplies last, and no discounts are available. Instagram user Demi Matthews at Disney Dem also shared an up-close look at the merchandise on Instagram. There is again a Spirit jersey, a Loungefly ear headband for $50, a Loungefly mini backpack for $105, an ornament for $45, a lanyard for $60, and a pin and lanyard charm set for $160, which I think is cool because there's a red car trolley, which is going away soon because Disneyland's the worst. But anyway, I digress. I don't know that I care for this stuff. I think it's weird to have VIP tours merchandise. Like a pin makes sense to me because it's something that you like can wear that commemorates that you did it, or you could put it up at home and you know it'll bring back the memories of when you did the VIP tour. But like a full Spirit jersey and stuff like that, it's kind of weird. It's show-offy, right? Which I guess the Club 33 merch is like that too, but I don't know. I think maybe it's just me. I know there's like a contingent of people that also like when things say annual pass holder on them, they're like, I don't want something that says annual pass holder. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Like if you went on a VIP tour, would you buy this and would you wear it all the time? Like, do you want to show off? I don't do people care if you're wearing it? Are people going to be impressed? I don't know. Anyway, Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea are now decked out for Disney Halloween 2024 with character-inspired jack-o'-lanterns, banners, and more. I would tell you all about it here, but it is an exhaustive tour with hundreds of photos, so please check it out at WDWNT.com. I am proud to tell you that the video of the new Halloween Villains Parade at Tokyo Disneyland, thankfully YouTube has finally allowed that to be viewed, so you can go look for it right here on our channel now and watch the whole thing for yourself. You don't have to go hunting on our website for it anymore. So please go check that out. It is very, very cool. Can't wait to see it in person someday. For the absolute latest on these stories and all that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, a discount on your Santa Gertie pre-order, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.